A very warm welcome to the Learning Home, and I'm delighted to see you once again. As I promised earlier, that I will come back with some of the groups in the Home tab in the upcoming video, and I am here today to discuss about the various groups in the Home tab. So what I'm going to talk today is about the various groups like clipboard groups, font group, paragraph group, style, editing, and voice, which is basically all the various groups in the Home tab option. So without further delay, let's start with what we can do with the group, with the various options. So probably you have noticed that on the left hand side we have the clipboard group, and there are four different options. One is a paste, cut, copy, and format painter. And you might have noticed that cut and copy option is disabled at this point of time, and it will only be enabled only if you select something. So suppose I'm going to select this right up here. You will see that both the options are enabled now. So either you can cut or copy. So let's see that there is some more difference between cut and copy. First thing first, the shortcut key for the cut is Control X. You can see over there. And copy is the Control C. This is the most common utilized shortcut icon, shortcut key in the Office and Word. So let's see what the difference does it make if I copy and cut. So let's see, we cut it first. So cut is basically it's cutting all the information, and if you paste it, it will paste the information there. Similarly, what the copy do? If you copy it, it does not cut from there, and if you want to paste it, you go further down and just click there, keeping the source formatting same. It will paste it. So you can see it's a duplication of the same information. So cut is basically cutting the information from that place, but copying is not going to cut it, and when you paste it, it's just a duplication of the same information. So let's look at the paste option we have, and the shortcut here is the Control V, and there are multiple ways to paste some information here. So suppose we have copied something. I'm just selecting Control C, which is copying the information here. I'm going for the down here, and you can see there are multiple options. One thing is the keep source formatting, and you see when you paste it will appear like this. It's just a duplication of the same, duplication of everything including the formatting. If you go further, merge formatting, basically it look like it is merging the formatting. This is basically it's a picture format. You can see the difference. Earlier this kind of lines were not there. So when you paste some information in the picture format, it will appear like that. Now I'm going to delete this, and I'm going to show you again how the option with the text only appear. So let's see, I'm going to go for the down and putting the option format keep text only. So basically this is copying the text. So formatting is generally lost in this pasting method. If we go further right of that group, we see a multiple option over here. We have the font type. So you might have seen, if you select it, this is the Calibri, and if you want to change to some other Times New Roman or Arial Black, you can see that it is changing to the Arial Black, and if you click it like this, it will change to the different format, different font style. On the right hand side is the font size. At the moment this is at the font size 10, and if you want to change it to bigger, it will become bigger. Similarly, if you want to make it smaller, you can go back and you can change the size. On the right hand side there is again, it's the same thing. It's increased font size and decreased font size. If you can press here, it will increase this font size systematically. Similarly, this is a decreased font size, and if we want to decrease it, you just click it one by one and it will decrease it. Further right is the change case, and this is very important feature I personally find out. And if you want to change every letters in the uppercase, so just click it over there, it will change everything in the uppercase. And if you have everything in uppercase and we want to change to the lowercase, you can change the lowercase. Or if you want to change to the capitalize each word, you can see that each word in the sentence is capitalized now. So I don't like this way. I mean, we can change as per our preference. But suppose we don't want to go with the style and we want to go back the previous setting which we had earlier. I just put Ctrl Z multiple times and it went back to the normal style. Now let's look at what these features do. This is the B, and this is for the bold. And you can use this shortcut called Ctrl B or as well. You can select it, it will change, it will make it bold. There is another one is the italic. You can use the shortcut Ctrl I and you can see it become italic. This is another option called underline, and you can use the Ctrl U as a shortcut. And if you press it, all the words will be underlined. So there is another one, these all option you can change to subscript or superscript by pressing this all value. This is basically about the text effect. If you want to appear to be nicer, you can use this feature to make it nicer. Or earlier I have not talked about the format painter. Suppose if you want to use this one, or if you want to change the formatting style of this one with this, you can use the format painter. So what if for the format painter, what you have to do, you have to select it first, these all words, and click this. And now the Microsoft Word has recognized that the what format you would like to change. So when you reach over there, you will see a brush icon appeared, and if you just drag it and select the whole words, it will change to the original style. So this is another feature to change the formatting style and the font and size as well. I will again come back to the where we have digressed. So here is the changing the text highlight and color. If you put it, it will highlight the whole text in different color. You can change the color as well in different colors. This is all about changing the font color. Suppose if you want to use it and if you want to change the font color, it will change to the red and highlighted. Again, I want to see everything like the previous, like this. I'll go to the format painter, select it, it will go back to the normal mode. I think this is all about the font group. Now we will move to the paragraph. And in paragraph, you will see the first one is the bullet option. And suppose if you like to click this, it will form a bullet option. Then you can change the shape in different format. Like you can change it like this and various style. This one is it will change to the number. Is similar bullet format, but it's a numerical format. This one is again it's a more or less similar thing, but it will change the different style of keeping the bullet. This is the increase and decrease indent option. So suppose here I'm going to use this. This is called increase indent. So indent is from this side. So it is going to increase it by moving the words to the right. So suppose I'm using it, moving it one by one. So it will start moving to the right. I'll go back to the decrease indent. If you press it, the indent size will start reducing. And this is the list size we have. So this is the feature to increase and decrease indent. There is another option. This is the alignment, left centered. It's basically a center alignment. This is basically a right in the right. So let's see how does it work. Suppose we have selected this and we select right. You will see it's a left aligned. If you select this, it is center aligned. If you click this, it's right aligned. And if you click this, this is basically it is basically distributing uniformly in the worksheet, or the workbook, you can call it. uh, uh, then we have this option of creating borders here. So if you want to use a different border here, you can see the difference. You can creating a border on the left hand side. If you want to increase it, put a border line on the right hand side and create a border on the right hand side. Similarly, you can change the border around the text itself. So this way you can utilize it based on your preference, but this is the feature. This editing style is basically it's a different style. Like suppose if you want to change to the intense style, just click it over there, it will change to the intense style. And there are multiple options of style here. You can choose with very convenient, very convenient. You can change from one style to another. So I'll go back to the previous style where we have started by putting Control Z. This one is the find option. Suppose if you want to search some word in the multiple data, it's just Control F. Like, let's say I'm trying to search process, PROCESS, and you will see there is a process here. And so this is all about the find. There is another option called replace. Suppose if you want to replace process with the book, let's say I'm saying opts to change process with the book and say replace, and you might have seen that the process itself is changed to the book now. So you can see the change here. So you can use this replace feature to change multiple words or whatever words to the another kind of word. Furthermore, we have dictate option, and dictate option is we have talked in the separate video about the dictate option. It is all about dictating. If you want to speak something and you wish Office to keep typing while you're speaking, you can use this dictate function. It is very user friendly, and I have created a separate video for the dictate option, and I will share the link, and you can watch that video, and you can use the potential of the dictate function. I believe that is all for today, and I think we have concluded for today's what we wish to discuss. And with this, I will say goodbye, and I hope that you have it was worthy of your time, and you find it helpful. And please do share with your friends and family who are interested in this kind of videos and wish to learn Microsoft Word. And if you like to learn more, please do subscribe to the channel. There is much more to come in the future, and I will be keep improving it, making more videos on the Microsoft Word and Excel in the future. Thank you so much for your time, and with this I will say you goodbye. Thank you.